Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
It's a Thursday, so that means it's what's on the tap of time.
It's already Thursday. Oh my God.
Already Thursday. I know you're just like, what is today? Isn't it Wednesday? You're like, no, man, it's Thursday because
You're prepared.
no one's ever prepared for Thursday.
But welcome back to What's on Tap podcast. I am your host, Martin.
I'm here, Stefan.
We're back. We're both
We
back.
are back. So
We're
why,
always both back.
why do we decide to release on Thursdays? Is it like because we're thinking like, oh yeah, going into the weekend, you need a podcast about beer, so you're thinking about the weekend?
I wasn't there when this podcast started. I'm a late
It
edition.
doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be Thursdays. I just started thinking about it. It's like, why are we doing Thursdays? Why not Wednesday?
But Thursday is good because it gets you hyped up for the weekend.
Yeah. But then nothing. Thirsty Thursday. There we go. Thirsty Thursdays.
Yeah.
This. Not wasted Wednesdays.
So my side project and Instagram is where I review chili sauces. It's Swedish chili review. And I started with having posts on Mondays and Fridays. But I realized no one was using Instagram on Fridays because everyone's,
Do you use it in the morning or like early afternoon?
yeah, it's morning always. They're just scheduled for mornings, but no one was using it on Fridays. So when I changed that to Mondays and Thursdays, the number of viewers and interactors increased. Because Thursday morning, everyone is getting anxious, like, oh, I really want to get through this week, hit the weekend. But on Friday, you're already downhill.
About the weekend, yeah.
You're already there. So yeah,
Why am I even working?
exactly. But I call myself a late addition to this podcast. Soon I won't be able to say that anymore.
You said it anymore now.
I've been
You've been
apart for quite a long time now.
for like twice as long as
Yeah,
Matthias was. So I think you're no longer late edition.
that's nice. So we have
Current edition.
current edition. We have two beers.
You're my current podcast co-host.
Current, yeah. I could easily be replaced.
It's easy to replace. I'm just saying you're my current.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if I said future former.
Future. We have two beers from Systembolaget. They're both collaboration beers by Swedish brewers. And the first one is Shapes and Objects Sun Trip. Was it the double dry hopped IPA?
It's a double dry hopped hazy IPA.
Hazy IPA.
Comes in at 6.2%. It's a collab with Malandar brewing out of
Andalusia, Spain.
Andalusia, Spain. Yeah. So apparently they made another beer with this brewery, and it was a triple IPA that they released, I guess, in Spain. And so this is the one that they did for the Swedish market. Yeah. It smells IPA. It smells like a hazy IPA. And they used, I'll tell you one second. They used citra, mosiac, Nelson sauvin, and a dash of manalita hops.
Manalita.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
I've never tried that.
Well, today we get to try that one.
And I've never tried anything from Malandar Brewing. So that's interesting.
Indeed.
It smells pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't think it smelled bad at all. It smells
Let's try it.
triple I. It smells double IPA. Yeah. So this for me is where Shapes and Objects falls down.
Yes.
The mouthfeel.
The mouthfeel is off.
It is way off. And the beer's way dry. It's pretty just kind of dies. It's like really thin, a little watery. The hoppiness that you get in the nose, completely missing in the taste and the mouthfeel. And then it just drops. Slightly bitter, a little bit of a lemony aftertaste, but for the most part, it's more closer to flavored water to me.
I am inclined to agree. And with so many other hazy IPAs, I get like this jamminess. I'm not getting that much jam from this one.
No. Honestly, this tastes more like a, what do you call those? The hopped lagers.
Like
India Pale Lager.
Yeah, right.
Just in the mouthfeel and the flavor profile. Because
When was the last time you had an Imperial Pilsner?
Imperial Pilsner.
There was a time, years ago, when it was all the rage. Everyone was making Imperial Pilsners. And they were often a little bit stronger Pilsners, often heavily hopped. I think they were the precursor to India Pale Lagers.
Could be, but you're not talking about like an Arboga 10, right?
No, those are, and there's a term for malt liquor. That's the style for them. The Imperial Pilsners were high-end. Oh, they were fancy get-you-drunk beers.
Yeah, I know. I can't even think of the last time I've even seen. And if you know what, when you talk to Marcus, Marcus, where's our Imperial
Frosty Beer Brewing needs to make your Imperial Pilsner. Bring Imperial Pilsners back. But moving back to this beer, what first drew me to it is the name and the logo, because Suntrip is a reference to the Swedish movie Sällskapsresan, in English, The Charter Trip, which also has an alternate title of something like, wait, I had it, the alternate title I needed to Google. Package Tour, or Can You Get Fish and Chips at the Flamenco? That's the dubbed version, where everyone is not Swedish, but like British or something.
I like the Can You Get Fish and Chips at the Flamenco. That's a great title.
Yeah, the original Sällskapsresan is a charter trip. But it had a subtitle which translates to, Can you get Swedish coffee at the hotel? Which is a lot of fun, because that is what a lot of Swedish people historically have asked, because we're so homey and comfortable.
Well, you gotta have coffee.
You gotta have Swedish coffee.
I mean,
you can't drink this foreign coffee, but Swedish coffee isn't Swedish. We don't grow any coffee.
Well, I mean, Svegas doesn't grow in the Stockholm area?
No.
Oh.
It's not.
Blowing my mind here, man.
But it is made for the Swedish market. But this movie is... Is there a word for Swedish Americana? Like Swedishicana? It's a Swedish national soul is this movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? No. I recommend it with some kind of subtitles. It follows an awkward quality assurance guy who goes on a trip in the middle of the Swedish winter to Nuevo Estocolmo, New Stockholm.
Yeah, of course. He goes to America in the 1400s?
No, right. And then a lot of stuff happens. But it's a good movie. I recommend it to all the listeners. If they're Swedish, they've already seen it. Every Swedish person...
You know what I watched? I watched Sentimental Value.
Oh, the Oscars movie with Stellan Skarsgård.
Speaking of Swedish films, I mean, it's Norwegian, but it feels very much like an Ingmar Bergman film in the best way. I know sometimes you hear Ingmar Bergman and you think, that's going to be dry. This movie was such a delight to watch. I highly recommend it. On the flip side, his son, Alexander, is in a movie called Pillion, where he plays a leather fetish, a leather-clad biker who has a dom-sub relationship with the guy who played Dudley on the Harry Potter films. It's a weird movie.
And Dudley is the brother of Harry Potter. Or
no, he's the... So if you're into Harry Potter lore, I don't even know why I know this, but there was always a lot of talk that Harry Potter wasn't the one.
No, but that's not Dudley.
Was his name Dursley or something?
And the actor had a major glow up.
Yeah.
In his first movie, he's this, not ugly, but this awkward kid, and then he grows up to be this handsome man.
Yeah,
and he could have been the chosen one because the prophecy.
Right, it goes both ways.
Both.
Harry Melling is the actor's name, and he played
Neville
Longbottom. Right.
I didn't Google that.
I listened to. I do not know. No, he didn't. He played Dudley Dursley.
No, but that's not the guy who had the glow up.
Are you sure? He had a pretty good glow up.
But the prophecy was never about Dudley. It was always Neville Longbottom who had the glow up, and in the end, is the one who pulls the sword of Gryffindor out of whatever, the magic hat or something.
Oh. All right. Well, I take your word for it. I have not watched
Dudley was like the stepbrother who tormented Harry in his steppool.
Well, also, he looks a lot better now than he did before. So that's what he looks like now.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Alexander Skarsgård, wow.
Yeah.
What a great looking guy. But anyway, if you get a chance, two really great films I would highly recommend watching. But anyway, we need to say a lot about this beer.
We need to rate this beer. I am so disappointed by the mouthfeel. I'm disappointed by the fact that it doesn't really have any hop flavor. The aroma is still really good. But
but everything else about the beer I do not enjoy. So I am going to give this a 2.
Oh, I'm at the 3.25. I'm very kind. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But it's a 3 or a 3.25, unfortunately. So let's move over to the other beer. I'm not sure it will super wow us.
Yeah, we're not sure we're moving forward in a good way.
So the other beer is made by Perfectly Squared from southern Sweden in a collab with Bottenvikens brewery, and they're from like the north of Sweden. And it is Strawblime Berliner Weisse.
Oh, it's a Berliner Weisse.
Yeah.
That does not make me more excited about it.
I'm now freely translating. Strawblime is a fresh sour beer with strawberry and lime, brewed on a bright summer day in Skåne. It doesn't get better than this. But it was released in November of last year. I just went to Systembolaget and saw what's still there.
Yeah, there's not a lot. January is a rather sad time with Systembolaget because they haven't really started ramping up their importing processes yet. So the shelves are really thin.
Right. And December is just full of Christmas beers that then kind of drop off.
Right. Then they have to like let all the sell off so they get the shelf space back.
Yeah. So
this smells like strawberries at least.
Yeah, when we first opened it, it smelled like sulfur and farts.
Yeah.
The strawberry really is coming. You were right in that we should just let it air up.
Yeah, that's usually the case with strawberry beers. They have a really strong sulfury up front, but then when you let them breathe a little bit, they tend to start to get better.
Yeah.
Or at least smell more like strawberries. But yeah, let's try this. Did you say 4.5% ABV? So
You said it. I didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of like a watered down strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
Whew. Wait, there it is.
The lime.
This is kettle soured, I'm willing to bet, because there's a metallic aftertaste to it.
Yeah, there is.
Wow.
So what's funny is that Bottenvikens is from Luleå. So I said to the north, but it's like north.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a hard no for me, man. That aftertaste was brutal. It's like eating coins. The first sip was like, oh, that's kind of strawberry. It's pretty nice. And then the aftertaste hits. And it's just like someone slapped you in the mouth with a sock full of quarters.
Right.
Yeah.
So between these breweries, there's more than 17 hours of driving between these two breweries.
That's a big distance.
That's Sweden for you.
Yeah, I know.
What's the drive coast to coast in America? It has to be longer. It's like...
Well, I don't know coast to coast, but I have driven from Dallas, Texas to San Diego, and that was 23 hours.
Yeah. And Dallas, Texas, for me, is half of the U.S. Not really
Probably a little...
to the east of the center.
Not really sure what it would take to drive from the East Coast to the West Coast, what that is.
But that is a
I do know
long drive.
that if you're driving from Dallas through Texas, the first 12, 13 hours is Texas.
Wow.
And once you get outside of Abilene, which would be the last major city you come through, there's just nothing but red dirt. It is one of the most desolate drives you will ever see in your life, where you're just driving and you're like, I hope I pass a gas station soon because it's looking pretty bleak out here. And then you'll see a sign. It's like, last gas station for like 60 miles or whatever. You're like, better pull over.
But you don't have to like fill up a gas can, but you do, right?
I mean, if you're driving safely, you'll have a backup canister just because, especially if you live out in the area, I would imagine that you would have that. But just if you're driving along the freeway, the highway, I guess would be what it is. You would have enough gas stations that you would be able to stop.
Right.
But then you pass some of these little towns and you're just like, how do these people survive out here? There is no industry at all.
Grit.
And then it's like, oh, well, they all work in the oil wells. It's all oil industries. So here's a fun thing. Go to your Google Maps and put it on the terrain view, and then go to Midland, Odessa, and then zoom in really close. And what you'll see is this weird, like, square grid pattern just in the middle of the desert kind of area. And those are all oil wells that are everywhere.
I need to do that after.
Yeah, do it after the episode. You can do it now. But having said all that, I'm going to give this beer a 1.5.
Yeah, it's like a 2 for me. It's not very good, unfortunately. That's a shame.
Well, you know.
Oh,
sometimes you got to try stuff, and they can't all be winners, you know?
Sometimes when you burp, you get like, oh, that reminds me of an earlier taste. This was just awful.
Yeah, it was really bad. Oh, well, who knows? Maybe
someone else loves it.
Well, it only got like a 3.3 on tap, so not a lot of people are loving this one. Well, we tried it.
Yeah.
And that's fun. You got to try the good and the bad. You can't just only have amazing beers.
And they were both collaborations, and that's fun.
Exactly.
We like collaborations. Every brewery should always collaborate.
Yes, they should never brew their own stuff. They should only do collaborations.
Yes.
And if you're known for something, you should never brew that style with someone else. You should always brew an off style that you're not known for.
And that's my pet peeve. Like, we're the best stout makers in the world. Oh, well, let's collab. A Schwartz beer. No.
Yeah.
Do your stout. Say the thing. Do the thing.
It's like we're the best sour beer maker in the two best sour beer makers that you know are making a beer together. What are they making? Lagers.
Extra special bitter. No.
What is wrong with you?
Red ale. No. Why? Yeah, that's the hill I will die on.
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
I can't remember. There was somebody that was like, oh my God, they made a beer together. I can't wait to try this. And it was like, no, why would they make that style? That was like
transient and brews here.
Yeah.
And lagers. No.
Why would you do that? Nobody wants this beer. This is a beer no one requested. Okay, well, we'll wrap it up here. You can find us online at What's on Tap Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, and wherever you find podcasts. You can find What's on Tap. So until next time,
keep drinking, you dum-dums.